Brentex Petroleum Services Limited is a wholly owned Nigerian company incorporated in 1995. Driven by our business strategy, we have positioned ourselves to deliver internationally best acceptable services to government and other players within the oil and gas industry, and our main focus is the establishment of a longitudinal submerged arc-welded LSAW line pipe mill in Nigeria. Brentex operates under a strong brand of leadership of a board and key management team that are consistently focused in their commitment to meeting the client's need. The company is clear in the vision of the future, but equally aware of the reality of the present. As a responsible corporate citizen, Brentex always strives to act ethically and respectfully wherever it operates. The promotion of a secured and stable work environment combined with team spirit are our core values for building a strategic partnership that guarantees mutual success. The character of the company is humane in nature, a factor that contributes greatly to our stability and ability to retain and foster innovations. Our vision is to be your strategic partner in global supply chain management by crafting solutions to dynamic problems that delivers modern, efficient, and transparent services to our clients. Our mission is to be a one-stop strategic supply chain partner to our clients with focus on quality, time, and cost. Brentex's main business objective is the manufacture of 16 to 60 diameter longitudinal submerged arc-welded LSAW line pipes to serve the oil and gas industry. To this end, the company has gone far with the process of establishing a pipe mill in Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. The factory, upon completion, will have a capacity of 300,000 metric tons per annum, using materials in compliance with API 5L up to steel grade X80 or its equivalent, and it would be the first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa and the second in the entire African continent. Brentex seeks to boost local production of steel pipes in Nigeria by establishing a 300,000 metric tons pipe mill to manufacture LSAW steel pipes. Brentex LSAW pipe mill. Comparative advantages. Project snapshot of Brentex LSAW pipe mill. Fully acquired 65% of 300,000 metric tons LSAW pipe mill manufactured by Hustler AG of Switzerland. Equipment stored at the pipe mill site in Calabar, backed by Access Bank PLC. Purchased 10.143 hectares of factory land on Harbour Road, Calabar, Cross River State, with 99 years government title. Appointed a project manager with over 40 years experience in pipe mill construction and operation that participated in the building of IPIC LSAW pipe mill in Egypt. Conducted soil investigation on the factory land by Trevi Foundations Nigeria Limited and Abeno Associates. Carried out earthworks and preliminary civil construction. CCECC Nigeria Limited, 2014. Signed technical agreement with China Petroleum Pipeline Bureau, CPP, December 2015. Committed China Petroleum Pipeline Engineering Company Limited, CPPE, on the detailed engineering drawing, 2017. Completed piling and foundation works by Trevi Foundations Nigeria Limited, May 2019. Environmental Impact Assessment EIA on the factory land currently in progress.
We're here because one of our major investors that we worked with for close to 2 years now, getting them ready to set up their business in Cross River State, we're getting near the point where they will have to start work.
This is a project that doesn't exist anywhere in Africa south of the Sahara. Also, pipe mill. This is going to be the second one in the whole of Africa. So we believe it is an opportunity. We are here. This enterprise will make Calabar Port come back to life. When you go into the port now, it's largely idle. We are receiving our raw material, 300,000 metric tons through this port. 2/3 of the finished product would also go through this port.
Today again, I'm here at Brentex to inspect the progress of work so far in the establishment of this pipe mill facility. And I'm happy to see that a lot of progress has been made in terms of the earthworks for the development of this pipe mill. And I'm also happy that you have on ground that we can see physically 65% of the equipment that you need to construct this pipe mill. I'm here specifically to see the progress of work by Brentex. I was here 2 years ago when they started clearing the site. Today I can see the foundation works going on.
Brentex will deliver its proposition and achieve excellence through effective operations management, strong technical and management team, and superior customer engagement.
First, steel plates of an area between 1,000 to 4,000 square feet and of a thickness between 6 to 45 millimeters and length between 20 to 40 feet are being transported to the destacking area where the process will now begin. The plates then have their longer edges milled or cut into a profile suitable for welding. Next, the plates are roll bended into cylindrical shells using the roll bending machine, but to only about 80% roundness. These open pipes are passed through the post bending machine where their long edges are crimped together in order to achieve 100% roundness. In order to achieve a homogeneous seam without offset, the pipe is passed through a hydraulically controlled cage where its edges are properly aligned and a continuous root weld is applied. After the continuous root weld has been visually inspected, the pipe is then internally welded. To make for a stronger seam, the pipe is also externally welded. After the external seam has been welded, the pipe is visually inspected for any faults or defects. If there are, it is sent to the repair room where those faults are repaired, and then the pipe is x-rayed to ensure that the repairs have been successful. After welding and before cold expanding, the pipe is passed through an ultrasonic machine where the operator checks for internal flaws in the weld seam. The pipe is passed through a cold expander to expand it to its specification diameter and to restore some mechanical properties. After the cold expanding process, the pipe is passed through a hydrostatic testing machine where it is filled with water to a pressure above its design pressure to check for leaks and to also test the strength of the pipe. The pipe is also ultrasonically tested for the second time after cold expanding to be sure that the seam has not acquired any defects as a result. The pipe is also X-ray tested to check for any other defects or faults within the pipe structure. The ends of the pipe are then beveled to customer specification or standard requirements. The pipe is then bathed with magnetic particles and passed through a magnetic particle inspection machine where it is checked for internal and external surface defects and faults. After all this, the pipe is finally inspected, weighed, measured and marked, and sent off to the pipe yard, ready for dispatch to customers.
Upon completion, the factory, with a capacity of 300,000 metric tons per annum, using materials in compliance with API 5L up to grade X80 or equivalent, would be the first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa and the second in the entire continent.